Hi, welcome to Randall's log video 136, and I'm Randall Armstrong. Today's date is Tuesday, May 16th, 2017. So let's see how the day went. Woke up late as usual. Didn't get up until like 12, around 12. And as per usual, I like to get up. I like to go through Facebook, go through messages, see what's going on, see what's happening. What else happened? Oh, I actually got a message from my good friend Tyler Brown. He happened to have the day off today, so he's like, "Hey man, you want to meet up for lunch?" So last minute, I was like, "Sure, why not?" Just got dressed, and he asked if I can stop and get some drinks. We decided we were gonna get pizza. I suggested West Shore. I originally thought we were gonna meet at West Shore, but he's like, "No, I'll just grab a pizza and meet me back over at my place." So I'm like, "Okay, sounds good." I brought a stack of movies that I usually bring when I go to hang out with my buddy Lance for movie night. Because he said that his internet's been acting up, so he might not be able to like watch stuff on Netflix. Because I recommended Master of None. He hadn't watched it yet. So yeah, but we get there and it's working. So introduced him to Master of None. We got to watch the first episode. We ate some pizza. When I first got there, he was on the phone. He was on a phone interview, and because he's hoping to get a different type of job. Obviously, probably something more to his liking, more money, better scheduling. So I totally wish him all the luck. But it sounds like he doesn't need it. It sounds like he's going to get it, which is great. Oddly enough, they asked him and they talked to him, and they set up like a physical interview, like a face-to-face interview for that same day. It was already like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and they were like, hey, can you meet us at 3:30? So after eating the pizza and watching like episode 1 of Master of None, and we watched like maybe 5-10 minutes of episode 2, he's like, sorry man, I gotta cut it short, gotta go and get ready and head out to that interview. So I was like, yeah, no problem. I can't complain. He paid for lunch. It was awesome. I felt bad because I went to CVS, I got drinks, and I did the whole get money back. And this guy was, I commend him for working hard. He's like trying to run 2 registers and take care of multiple customers. But he immediately, like when the drawer popped open, he grabbed the $10 and like immediately closed the drawer. And I was like, I tried to stop him and say, hey, I needed 5 and 5 ones. But at that point, I'm just like, whatever, Kind of pissed me off a little bit, but I got over it. But yeah, so, we watched Master of None, got pizza, and I made it back home. I still had like 1 slice of pizza left to eat, so I ended up eating that when I got home. And I decided to put on season 2. I had already watched like 5 episodes, half of episode 6. So I watched that, and I made it to like episode 9. So I literally have like 2 episodes left of Master of None, and then I'm already done with season 2. I still feel like the first season, I enjoy it more. But there's so many great things about the second season. Beautiful, beautiful Italian woman, Bobby Carnival, or Carnival. I forget how you say his last name. He's in the show. He's a great character actor. I've seen him like he was in that Vinyl show for HBO, which was supposed to be like a big hit, but then they ended up canceling it, which is weird. But yeah, he's worked so hard in the industry doing all these side roles and character roles, and he's actually a funny guy. I think he's pretty talented. I think a lot of people are rooting for him. So it was cool that Aziz Ansari got him on the show. Even cooler than that, Angela Bassett, the Thanksgiving episode for Master of None season 2 was really, really well done. I enjoyed that very much. You see his, Dev, which is Aziz Ansari's character. You see his experiences with some of his close friends, and I forget the girl's name, but he's close friends with her. And then I didn't realize how close of friends they were, their characters were, until the Thanksgiving episode, which was great. It shows because her character is lesbian, you know, so they're showing from her perspective as a kid, specifically on Thanksgiving, that around that holiday. But you see her over the years kind of go through the experiences and coming out and learning to live her life. And it's not just her, but also her family, her mom, her aunt, her grandmother, you know. And the one playing her mom is Angela Bassett. So, and as usual, Angela just puts on a very strong and very good performance. The show is really well crafted, you know, like, I think originally it's supposed to be more of a dramedy. And I think, when I went over to Tyler's place, his brother Jeff showed up, and Jeff had already said that he had watched all of season 2, so he's just like, yeah, season 2 is more dramatic, or more of a drama, which I can agree with, you know. So, but it's still good. It's still a good show. If you haven't seen Master of None, watch it. It's on Netflix, 2 seasons. What sucks is that it took forever for season 2 to come out. So now I can only imagine how long it's going to be before season 3 comes out, you know. And as usual, one of the best people on the show is Aziz Ansari's father. There should be like a shirt with his face on it, and his catchphrase essentially is, "What up, man?" You know, like, it just cracks me up. He's awesome. But yeah, no, Master of None season 2 has been great. Watch that. And as usual, laying in bed and watching TV leads to falling asleep, which I did. I ended up taking a nap, even though I didn't need a nap. I had more than enough sleep. I just couldn't help it. You know, lots of good pizza, relaxed in the bed, watching a TV show, put me to sleep. So I woke back up, and I thought to myself, oh yeah, that's right. Today is the release of, excuse me one second. Today, let me start over. Today is a big release. What did they release today? Technically, they released it last night, or a little bit before last night, or midnight. Show you right here. They released Injustice 2. I had pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. Kind of talked myself into doing it, because I thought to myself, I love DC. I love the characters. I love the video game. I love all the cool things that you're able to do with it. It comes with Darkseid, and then it's supposed to come with 9 downloadable characters. I'm assuming the 9 downloadable characters are characters that you can already automatically unlock when you beat the game, or you play the game and eventually you unlock these characters. They have it set up now to where, you know, you can go online and fight other people as these other characters. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. I went ahead and I went to Best Buy, saw that, bought that, and Best Buy's setup is completely different. They used to have like rows of registers, and it looks like they got rid of it. It looks like they're going through some construction, and they had basically what looked like a regular checkout line, which worries me, because that makes me wonder, does that mean that the traffic of people is slowing down, and they feel like they don't need all the extra registers, so save space, save time? I don't know. It looks good. It looks cool. But I'm just worried, like, God, what happens if you have, like, 20 people waiting in line? Like, it's going to look bad. But then again, it kind of looks good because it looks like they're busy. You know, it looks like there's a lot of people. But some people are kind of, you know, subconsciously, I think they're turned off by that. You know, if you see, like, a really long line of people and you want to just buy, like, a video game, you're going to be, like, sitting there thinking, like, whatever. He's like, I can't wait in line for 20 minutes to buy one video game, because people don't have patience, you know, they have important things to do, right? But anyways, mixed feelings, but overall it looks good. I also ended up getting one of the chargeable batteries because I bought a second controller. I want to say a few weeks ago or a month ago. I bought a second controller because usually I hang out with my buddy Marco, and a lot of times I bring him back over here and we hang out and we'll just jump on Netflix. But I mean, I got my Xbox One, I've got some video games, get a second controller, and me and Marco could be on there playing and just having fun, you know? But I let Tyler borrow Teen Titans Judas Contract and Justice League Dark. I think he hasn't watched those yet, so I let him borrow those. He let me borrow Tombstone. So maybe later this week or next week, I will finally watch Tombstone. Yes, that's right. If you're watching this, it's true. I've never seen Tombstone. I've seen bits and pieces. I know it's a great ensemble cast. Tyler hands down says that it's the greatest Western ever made. I'm like, I don't know, you know. But truthfully, I've not seen a lot of Westerns. But it's a damn great cast, and I really look forward to watching it. So yeah, after Best Buy, while I was out, my mom wanted pizza, so I ordered blackjack pizza for her to have. I ended up buying a cherry Coke when I was at Best Buy. I'm trying to stay away from soda because there's so much sugar in it, but I thought to myself, you know what? You know, I always enjoy the drive from Best Buy to home, especially after I bought something that I really like. And I usually buy a CD and I pop the CD in and I'm just having a drink and listening to good music and then kind of just driving home, enjoying the drive home from my Best Buy experience. That's what I always like doing. So I get home and I stop and I get the pizza, blackjack pizza. Then I get home, and then I kind of just relax a little bit, jump back on the Facebook, cleared off the desk back here. I'm sure you can tell compared to last videos that there was some stuff sitting there. I just moved stuff around. A bunch of my comics that I bought recently, I kind of piled them all up, and I'm trying to think here. I actually had some comics. Oh, that's right. I put them up over there. Okay. I have all kinds of comics laying around, so I have like a stack of comics that I want to be super protective about, you know, because I would consider getting them graded, and I want to make sure that, you know, they get like the high grade, like a 9.8. They kind of look like 9.8s to me, so. But yeah, no, I stacks of other comics. I finally just took and I put in a small box. I built a small little pile back here. I was able to move some stuff off the table. I really just want to clear off the table, make it like sort of a workstation, but also set it up to where I can place stuff on there and I can take pictures of stuff and post on the Comic Book Collectors Forum, the group page that I hang out. Totally forgot also, you're probably wondering like, hey, where's your Superman Batman hat? Because you usually wear a Superman Batman hat or you don't wear a hat. I'm wearing a new hat. It is a Flash hat. This came free for purchasing the Ultimate Edition at Best Buy. I got lucky. This was the last one. I would have been so upset if they ran out of it, because I'm like, are you serious? Like, I pre-ordered the game. Normally you're supposed to be guaranteed the product. I think the guy was kind of hoping that I might have been the last one to pick up the game, you know, because I got there like 7 p.m. I think. And I know if I were working at Best Buy and I see like a freebie that's like, you know, ooh, I might be able to buy that hat. That looks like a cool hat. I would hope the person doesn't show up to collect it. Well, I did. I showed up. I collected it. I got it. I love it. It's great. It says like Injustice 2 on the back of it. But that explains why I'm wearing a new hat. But I get home and cleared off the table. I got invited into a new Facebook group, like a group chat with some cool guys that also do YouTube. And you know, I think they're going to be checking out my YouTube video, or already have checked out my YouTube videos. They might look at this one. And for that, I thank you guys. Thank you for the support. I have every intention of doing the same thing. Definitely plan to subscribe to you guys' videos and watch it. It's a fun group of guys with a lot of same interests, so I very much enjoy being a part of the discussions. So that happened today as well, which is cool. Oh, earlier in the day, I got a message from Khadijah. Khadijah, a great lady, very nice. Worked with her at Jackson Hewitt, and so she messaged me recently, and she had some questions, or was talking about like marketing, like online marketing, and so I said, she wanted to meet with me and talk with me about possibly helping, or like a possible type job or something like that. Not sure. But she's like, hey, can you meet Friday? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I can do. Well, originally, she was like Thursday, Friday, and I needed to make sure I had Thursday off because my mom has a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I got to make sure I can take her. So I have to do that on Thursday. But had to mention that real quick. Um, hopefully something cool comes out of it. Worst case scenario, it doesn't. It's just great to hang out with Khadijah and catch up with her. She's super nice. But yeah, so I get home, I cleared stuff off. Before I know it, it's already like midnight, and it's already midnight, and oh, that's what I was doing. I was posting pictures of Injustice for the CBCF Twitter page and Instagram page, kind of doing a little bit of that. And of course, clearing off the table, all that other stuff. So before I knew it, it was like around midnight. And I decided, you know what, I am a little hungry, so I went and grabbed a couple slices of the pizza that I picked up earlier in the evening, and when I got home from Best Buy. And had a couple slices, like square slices, nothing too big. I didn't want to overeat, and I ended up finishing that cherry Coke that I bought from Best Buy. And I put on The Flash. After tonight's episode, there is only one episode of The Flash left, the season finale. Season finales usually are pretty grand, major shake-up moments usually on the show, depending on the show, depending on the series and what happens in it. This was a major episode, especially the way it ended. I have a feeling though that Barry's going to go back in time and he's going to change things. That's my gut feeling. That's my call. But it was no spoilers, but it was a good episode. It was a good episode, and it was cool to see Flash and Captain Cold teaming up and going back to when Captain Cold was still on the Legends of Tomorrow team. There's a cool part where after he leaves Barry, like he goes back to walk to the ship to Legends of Tomorrow. He kind of starts reciting to himself, "There are no strings on me." If you've watched DC Legends of Tomorrow season 1 and you see Captain Cold's character at the finale or towards the end of the series, that's kind of his last line that he says of that season, and it's kind of cool how they tie that up a little bit. Of course, King Shark is in the episode. King Shark looks awesome. Anytime they can throw in King Shark, great, good stuff, But yeah, the episode's really good. As soon as I wrapped up on the episode, I'm like, okay, need to jump on here and do my daily YouTube video. I'm actually uploading the last video that I was supposed to upload last night. I got really tired last night, and I'm like, I'll just wait to do it today. So I'm uploading that video while I'm recording this video. But yeah, sorry I kept talking and talking and talking. I haven't made a video this long in a while. I think it's been, I don't know, at least a few weeks. So thanks for watching. Wish me luck. I did download the Injustice 2 game. I tested it out. I was a little worried because Darkseid's a downloadable character when you pre-order the game. So he didn't appear, he didn't show up. And then I realized, okay, I googled it and I looked it up, and they said that the the download code would be on the receipt for most retail businesses. So I double checked my Best Buy receipt and it was on there. So I'm glad I figured that out. I downloaded Darkside. I tried to go through the tutorial and get used to the moves and the playing around, because I do want to do the story mode. I just feel bad because I never essentially beat or played the first game. Frank got it to me as a gift, and I did play it, but I was going through the challenges. I didn't actually do story mode or anything like that. So hopefully later this week, I'm just gonna just tear up everything and go through all the CD holders, everything that I've got, look through the cases, and see if I can track down that Injustice One, Part One video game, so I can play that as well on the 360. Actually, I think it's playable on Xbox One, so I'll probably go back and forth, play one and play two. I definitely want to record and do some Twitch videos for playing Injustice 2 and maybe upload some of that onto the YouTube channel. So stay tuned. You get to see me suck at playing fighting games or getting my ass kicked on Injustice 2, but it should be fun. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Bye. Thanks for watching.